My mother-in-law will walk me down the aisle, not you. You're not even half the woman she is, my son Daniel said when I offered to escort him at his wedding rehearsal. I stood up calmly from my chair in the back row. Perfect. Then she can take over your $1 million debt payments instead. The bride's face went white as Daniel's jaw dropped to the floor. If you're watching this, subscribe and let me know where you're watching from. Let me tell you how we got to this moment. Because 3 hours ago, I was still playing the role of the grateful mother, quietly writing checks and swallowing insults. My name is Margaret Sullivan. I'm 64 years old, and I've apparently been funding my son's elaborate lie for 2 years without realizing it. The Whitmore family mansion was buzzing with wedding preparations when I arrived that Friday evening. Crystal chandeliers cast rainbow patterns across marble floors. Imported orchids filled every corner, and servers in crisp white uniforms moved like synchronized dancers through rooms larger than my entire apartment. Everything screamed money. Real money. Old money. The kind my late husband Frank and I never had during our 38 years of marriage, despite working ourselves to the bone at the steel plant and the hospital. Mrs. Sullivan! Patricia Whitmore glided over in her designer gown, something that probably cost more than my monthly Social Security check. She air-kissed near my cheek with practiced precision. You must be so proud. Daniel has built such an impressive portfolio company. Chelsea's father is absolutely fascinated by his investment strategies. I smiled politely, though something cold settled in my stomach like swallowed ice. Investment strategies? My Daniel worked at Henderson Marketing, a mid-level firm downtown, making decent but hardly impressive money. $52,000 a year, to be exact. At least, that's what I thought. Oh yes, I managed, my voice steadier than my suddenly racing heart. He's always been ambitious. The yacht club is already talking about his membership application, Patricia continued, her diamonds catching the light as she gestured. Young entrepreneurs like Daniel are exactly what they need. Fresh blood, new ideas, substantial assets. Yacht club? Substantial assets? My Daniel, who 3 months ago called me crying because his car needed a $500 transmission repair he couldn't afford? The same Daniel who'd been eating dinner at my apartment twice a week because grocery money was tight? That's when Chelsea appeared, practically floating down the curved staircase in her $1,000 rehearsal dress, pale blue silk that probably cost more than most people spent on their actual wedding gowns. "Mother Margaret!" she squealed, using the nickname that always made my teeth itch like fingernails on a chalkboard. "I can't wait for you to see the surprise Daniel arranged for tomorrow."